To our third series of the Amplify Voices of Global Majority, focusing on the roots of yoga. My name is Kaveri Dada Barros, and I will be your host along with my colleague Miles Newton for our journey together throughout this week. And tonight, as the presenter of the 7th series of our 9-session series, we welcome Amber Chand, sharing a talk called Dream a New Dream, Live a New Story, Weaving the Path of Bhakti Yoga. Once again, Kripalu has joined forces with changemakers around the globe who work to dismantle inequity, mitigate harm, steward the planet, prioritize collective wellness, and stress interdependent liberation. Throughout history, voices of global majority, Black, Indigenous, people of color, have been at the forefront of breaking down barriers of systemic issues that affect both the planet and humanity while ushering in radical change, whether that has been through bringing yoga to the West or fighting injustice on the front lines of society. We're so excited to be here with you to explore the heart and soul of this ancient practice of yoga with an incredible and thoughtful panel of South Asian yoga teachers, practitioners, wisdom keepers, and lineage holders. Now is the time that requires us to listen, heal historical wounds, and to do something different. We entered this work as an act of community care because none of us can be well unless all of us are well. So again, welcome. We're inspired to be sharing this space with you. We are honored to gather today, virtually located on the Berkshire Hills of Massachusetts, on the original homelands of the Stockbridge-Munsee Band of Mohicans. And on behalf of Kripalu Center of Yoga and Health, we invite you to use the link in the chat to learn about what land you are on and its indigenous inhabitants. Please take a moment to share with us the land you are calling in from by typing it into the chat. Today, Kripalu works in reverence with these lands as a nonprofit educational organization dedicated to empowering people and communities to realize their full potential through the transformative wisdom and practice of yoga. Our Amplified Voice series has been made possible because of the generous gifts of our donors. We thank them and we thank you all for your presence with us this evening. As a part of the collective space we share tonight, we would like to center our online community agreements. So we are posting them in the chat for everyone. Please take a moment to read them over and know that by being here in this space, you are acknowledging and opting into them. And we thank you for that. Let us all take a moment to settle in a bit more together, and let's take 3 conscious breaths collectively by inhaling through the nose and gently exhaling through the mouth. You can close your eyes or just lower your gaze. Let's begin. Thank you all. Tonight, we're excited to have our Amplify Artist in residence, Chetna Mehta, join us again to share a little more about her process, inspiration, and the creation of a digital piece of art that represents the essence of the material presented in the Amplify series. Welcome back, Chetna. We're so grateful to have you here and invite you to come on and share some more about the work and the process that you are doing.
Thanks so much, Kaveri. And I'm so grateful to be here and so grateful to have been able to be a student in these sessions. I am sitting with so much inspiration and contemplation, and I'm struck by the value that I've noticed across all the sessions I've gotten to attend and view recordings of inclusivity. Inclusivity has been something that I've heard across all the teachings, and how folks like Hawa Kasat and Tejal Patel and then Muri, Soundarajan have shared their stories to invite us forward into more inclusive yoga practices. Reclamation has also been something I've been holding in myself as I've heard folks share. For me, as a third culture kid, I've been more familiar with diaspora and migration than I am of any one culture. And I've always felt apprehension to claim my roots. And being in spaces like this and similar spaces keeps showing me that perhaps in many ways, we're all on the journey of reclamation in some way. Reclaiming our ancestral ways, reclaiming our wildness, reclaiming our creativity, our breath, our dignity, and our deeper knowing and interdependence. So as artist in residence here, at this point in the process of creating art to amplify the wisdom of our South Asian visionaries who are helping us all honor the roots of yoga, and to commemorate this engagement that we're all in together, I'm sitting with words, beautiful reverberating words from each of the teachers. And with meditation and movement, my own after Amplify, after the series concludes, I know that visions will codify as they do. As I collaborate with my own creative muses and give space to all that's sinking in from this experience. What I would love to share with you for now is to take you on a little journey with a short poem that I've woven together through what I've heard in these sessions. And it's helping me hold and feel and weave together continuously the threads of potent insight from the last 6 sessions of Amplify so far. So here we go. Satya, Satya, profound and deep. Gate kept by none for us all to seek. Acharya Ji says, the truth of yoga is no less in any language, for when you speak from the heart, the truth is received. South Asian sages honor these roots by building bridges from west to east and east to west, for radical unity and cosmic embrace in every corner and embodiment space. May we continue to acknowledge historical harms with our deep exhales, with our extended arms and open eyes. Let us heal these soul wounds beneath one skies. May our obstacles cease fire by the grace of Ganesha. Let us surrender on the mat our dogma, our exclusion, but not our critical thinking, not our autonomy. Then Muri says, if we can open our hips, we can open our hearts to create yoga sanghas open to all. May we discard the binary of purity and pollution. Let us body our ojas, our ahimsa, our Ishvara, the force that animates every sand particle, every breeze and breath and blade of grass. May we remember our true nature, our ancestral flow. 1,000 petals for the Yoni Puja to bless what we used to know. As African proverb goes, history will be marked by the hunters, not the lions. Yet the lions are roaring now, chanting our tantric sound, mortality merging and unmerging with divinity in a wild yogini dance on fertile ground. Puja listens to the primordial waters whisper, all beings at home on the earth as a whole. May this decolonization ripple out to our collective liberation. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you so much. I am so honored to be able to take on some of the words and wisdom that I've heard and to create art with it. We will reveal the final visual art piece in an online workshop on June 4th with Kripalu on the topic of reclaiming our creative inheritance. This piece will eventually be exhibited at the center, and I'm looking forward to sitting with the forthcoming sessions, including this one with Amber, to allow the visuals for this piece to emerge through further contemplation. Thank you. I'll pass it back to you, Kaveri.
Wow, Chetna, I have the chills. I have the tears. Extremely moved, extremely moved. Thank you. I cannot wait to see this piece of art. Thank you.